if I'm being honest, the story of the vineyard master who paid all of his laborers the same amount, regardless of how much they worked, this one has always rubbed me the wrong way because it's unfair. But then again, I understand the perspective that Jesus is showing us that it's not fair, that each and every one of us, regardless of when we accept him, receive heaven for eternity. And so just to give you some context on this story, this vineyard master goes out early in the day, finds workers, agrees to pay them a certain amount of money, a denarius, and then he goes out to find workers all throughout the day, up until the last hour, and he paid them the same amount as he paid those who had worked all day long. In the heat of the day, the conditions, they got the equal amount. Doesn't seem fair, right? What I've realized, again, Jesus' perspective, he's like, who are you to say what the master should give? If he wants to be generous to those who, join the group at the end, just as generous to them as he is to those who have been there for a while, then, that's his decision. And so God's decision to allow anyone into heaven who accepts him, regardless if it's on their deathbed or the day that they receive Christ as a child, when they're exposed to him, whether it be through their family or friends or whatever that may be, regardless if you've been pursuing him for 100 years or one day, we all receive that eternal gift. And so that is not fair, that we get eternity for heaven, regardless of how long we pursue him, how long we accept Jesus. What's important is that we accept him this side of heaven. And so regardless of where you're at in your journey, you have an opportunity to accept him today. As long as you are here, you have an opportunity to get the greatest gift that there is. Now, when it comes to other rewards, I do believe there are different levels for what we do here on earth. Jesus told his disciples, you will be on thrones amongst me. Like, we will be amongst one another. And you will be judging those just right by my side. And so there will be different rankings for those who carry out the Great Commission and do his will while they are here on earth. I do believe we will be rewarded for our efforts for him. We shouldn't do it for rewards. We should do it for simply the fact that we fear him, we love him, we pursue him. He has given us life. I know I didn't do anything to deserve life today. And the new mercies and grace that he offers me, I didn't do anything to deserve it. But yet he still gives it to each and every one of us. And so perspective is a big thing with anything, but especially this story. While yes, it seems unfair to work 8 hours and get the same amount of pay as someone who works 1, I understand the parable that Jesus is teaching. Because at the end of the day, it's not fair that he offers the mercy and grace that he does to someone like me.